Welcome to Northworthy Sagas and Stories. I am your host, Tyr Thorkelson, and I welcome you all, as always. Please keep on watching. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Reddit. Now, we're here, of course, on Brage's estate, in the town formerly known as Northworthy, or Derby, to give it its Viking name. And it was in Derby, in the year 1048, that there was a great earthquake and also wildfire in the Shire of Derby, which did a great deal of damage to property, men and women, and their animals. And indeed, whether Christian or pagan, many would have seen this as the end of the world, or a sign that it was rapidly approaching. Because not long before, in previous years, there had been terrible winters, famine, and plague, and also wars and invasions in the days of Ethelred, Unread, who some called the Unready, and the Danish kings Svein and Canute. For a Christian, well, it would have been expected that the day of judgment might be at hand. But for a pagan, well, they of course will be thinking of the stories of the old gods of the north and the final battle with the forces of chaos and evil. A worrying time for those people who lived here in the 11th century, and therefore this poem is called Ragnarok or Apocalypse. In 1048, a sad and inauspicious date, the town of Derby felt a quake that made Middle Earth heave and shake. Steeples toppled and buildings fell, as if being dragged down to hell. In what was once Northworthy's Shire, the land was burnt by wildfire. Family members have been killed, friends and neighbours as weird-willed. Our grazing herds are all but gone, blackened stubble where gold wheat shone. 2 years ago, too harsh for words, the winter that slew fish and birds. 1042's weather vile saw sickness spew awful bile. In the days when Ethelred ruled, an unwise king, easily fooled, to this country of treachery, foreign fleets came across the sea. As armies clashed in bitter war, and added to the woes before. Pledges broken, men's rights denied, extortion, murder, fratricide. I remember that in my youth, Lupus's sermons seemed to speak truth when he warned us that sin and lies would make the Antichrist arise. Wickedness as conflagration would devour the entire nation. certain of what this would portend, not long to go before the end. He said this world, it was in haste to meet God's wrath and be laid waste. A millennium since Christ rose, and damnation is what we chose. My grandfather, he told a tale similar in epic scale. Ragnarok, the doom of the gods. Who shall fight? Impossible odds. Solid ground will start to tremble as the giant hosts assemble. Surt's demon sword, a blazing torch, shall split the sky, sear and scorch. Sun and moon will lose their races. Monstrous wolves consume their faces. But there's a chance of a rebirth. New gods, new men, and a fresh earth. So now I wonder which was right. Does mortal man have second sight? Will we drown in eternal night? Will a jealous wolf eat the light? My grandsire, he held this view. As cattle die, so kinfolk too. But those that win fame and glory live always in song and story. And that's the end of the poem. Thank you as always for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Thank you.